Welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Sort of punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
Now Wells. On target from long range. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Here's MP. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
That free throw, no good.
Dynasty making a switch here. The Dynasty trailing. MP with the bucket.
And that's what any coach loves to see, the possession ending in an assist.
Cordova outside. Pass to Fresh. Off the mark there with the 3. And here's Lack. Here's MP. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
And now the Dynasty with it.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And it's good for 2.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
The Wolfpack trailing here. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Here's Fresh. MP with the block. Outside, Black. To the middle. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out. Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Trying to build this lead.
The game is still pretty close. Can they gain some separation?
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach was smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears. They need to switch up their strategy.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And the Wolfpack have possession. A 7-point differential. Out to the right wing. Here's Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
MP has been something else this first half, well on his way to a huge game. So it's both teams making a change here.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
MP throws it down.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Pass to Fresh.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wells. And a miss there on the triple.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Fortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now Wells. 12 points for him. Robinson. Zadirko covering. Robinson sets the screen. And Patrick Wells outside. Another miss by Wells. Hawkins outside. From deep. He shoots again. MP. Good on the bucket. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Wells outside. And he lobs it up towards the rim.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Luan can run, and he can jump, too. This guy can play defense all over the court.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 7. Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stopper. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
Well, Timmerman is no floor general, but he's not going to miss an open teammate.
And here's Eric Dillard out. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the breaks. They finished off that half on a roll.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Dynasty out front, they lead by 18. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Hawkins. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Now Wells. He's got 12. Pass over to Robinson. No good on the 3. MP with the rock. He's picked up by Wells. To the inside. Here's MP. MP throws it down. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Got a piece of it, stolen away by Hopkins. Down low. Outside Luan. And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it.
Just can't afford to... turnovers like that one.
A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. And a foul called on Hawkins. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Swings it to Stauffer. Robinson gets the three ball to go. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now because you know he'll find you.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Wells outside. Robinson. The shot comes out. Good D that time from MP. From 17 feet out, knocks it again, the Dynasty.
And Hawkins knows when he should shoot the ball. Terrific job nailing the mid-range J right there.
Wells outside. Stauffer up top. Pass over to Robinson. Now Wells. 5 on the clock. MP grabs the miss.
And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's James. Stauffer misses. Pass over to Dillard. Hawkins. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Wells outside. Launches a three. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Will it go? Wells, no good. And now the Dynasty with it. Inside. And again, it's MP.
Well, offensively, they've been nearly impossible to wrangle.
Yeah, they've had an answer for everything the defense has thrown their way.
Outside Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. With lots of room. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Hey, Stauffer, he's a known chess aficionado, and that mental skill he's developed helps him make passes like this.
The Wolfpack making some changes.
Junior, Jonathan Lack.
They have been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
To the paint, Zadirko, a screen. And MP throws it down.
Jamming it home. MP getting above the rim and elevating the energy in this building.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence. Is it just me, or does it feel like he's gotten every rebound in this game?
That's because he practically has. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something that we're going to see often.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. A three-pointer off the mark.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
It's good.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Cordova with it, defended by Lack. MP with the block.
Out of bounds.
Timing, the instincts, that's terrific defense from MP.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Kyle Madison. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Cordova on the left side. Levesque up top. Nails the three-pointer.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon. And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
On the wing, Joe Levesque.
Screen.
Clock at 6. Pass to Fresh. Nice pass, led him right to the rack, perfectly for the layup.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
And that one's good from MP.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Cordova outside. Fresh. Levesque covered by Junior. Joey Johnson for three. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's Levesque. Fresh, the screen. Outside, it's Johnson. No good there with the triple. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
MP. And Joey Johnson pulls it down. Now it's Carter outside. Over MP. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Cobb, down low. MP with the bucket.
Great court vision there. He sees his teammate flash inside.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Out to the wing. Back to Carter. Levesque. Misses the three. And here's Cobb to the inside. And the dunk by MP.
Let there be no doubt. He's got some serious hops and aerial skills.
I want to see what dunks he comes up with when he's got a few more years under his belt.
Oh, I bet they'll be impressive, that's for sure.
Now here's Carter. Cordova on the left side. Shot to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Here's Cobb. Inside. MP. He's covered by Johnson. Here's MP. Chalk up two right there.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's Johnson. Cordova. Back to Johnson. Pass to Fresh. Now here's Levesque. Fades back. Rebounded by Madison. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Here's Cobb. Here's MP. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead. And it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Fans, students, and parents who made it out tonight. Your support is what makes athletic events like this possible.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you
Use
mind if
that
I
shit.
talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school.
Yo, I said they were coming for us, but that ain't made me no different. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. I have a ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket, told them be smart, we're equally yoked. They can't speak to them. Watch them go weaker than these, a hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I woke. How you get the least if you been for the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't made me no different. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. The girls get friendly, I suppose.
I can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man,
Front runner high school team is crazy.
yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time. That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
Well, then
talking
pass
about?
the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready. ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome fans to the High School State Championship. It's time to introduce the star at shooting guard.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Now here's MP. Passes to Wells. Hits the three-pointer.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
Dermanenko outside. Marcita shoots over Perchumsey. It's Marcita missing. MP outside. Passes to Wells. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them, an incredible run.
Dermanenko outside. Up top, Cawthon. Just 5 on the clock. And Day gets it to go. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Dermonenko outside. Here's Day. Outside, Marcita. Shoots over Perchumpsy. It's Marcita missing. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season. He's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
And now here's Marcita. Fires for three. MP grabs the miss.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Here's Day. To the middle. Here's Marcita. That shot, no good. Good D that time from MP. Outside, Tombo. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. It's on Ben Bishop.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass on a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Now here's Day. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. And here's MP. Inside. And the basket by Tombo. MP up to 5 assists now in the contest, doing a great job involving his team. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
And you look at the roster for North Beverly and the international feel as they recruit from all over.
Oh, for a high school, it's crazy. They treat their program the way a university would. They look all over for the best talent, not just in Illinois, but all over the world.
MP with the rock. Now Marcita defending. Back to Gibson. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Day. Pass to Lee. Panthers pick up the board. Now here's MP. Count it. And what a half it's been for MP so far, who recorded his 7th assist with that last dish. The first quarter concludes and we see a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Plainview ahead, up 19. And stay with us. We'll be right back to get the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center, second quarter of the Illinois State Championship. Deciding to change it up.
MP, Duncan Porter, Patrick Wells.
And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Aslanoglu outside. Pass to Bishop. Now here's Splitter. Marcita connects it from downtown.
James Marcita.
Entering unfair territory. Marcita already has a huge edge inside, and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is a full display right now.
And MP gets it to go.
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
Now Chu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Splitter outside. Pass to Bishop. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah. When you face someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
Outside, Chu. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played so far. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Panthers. Down low. Here's MP. And the shot falls.
How about the strength MP showed there? Showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Leftos Aswanoglu in the high post. Dishes to Marcida. Johnny Chu. Bishop with the screen. Clock at 6. Chu, no good.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
There's Leftos with the 3. MP grabs the miss. They're in complete control.
Just about everything they're doing has been working out.
Count it.
Absolutely filthy shot from deep. That mid-range has to feel like a layup for him.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Right side, Marcida. Can they get it? And it's stolen by Porter. He gets it up and releases it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Plainview out front, running away with this one. And we'll be back to bring y'all the third quarter action after halftime. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. And the Bearcats with possession here. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players. Ooh, brutal move from Bishop, nearly unaffected by the foul, doing some damage out there.
Here's Wells. To the paint. MP throws it down.
Showing off his athleticism there. MP with some hops, and his teammates are hyped.
And here's Dermanenko.